Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. My name is Patrick Smalley, and I'm the Digital Ministry Manager and member here at Meeting House Church. If you've been following along with us these past few weeks, we're in a series of Monday meditations where we're asking people to share their favorite stories of Jesus. This is following along with our sermon series this Lent, also focusing on Jesus and the many roles that he plays in our faith. Now, when I think of my favorite story of Jesus, I can't help but think of the story of Martha and Mary. Now, in the Gospel of Luke, it's a short story that falls right between Jesus telling the parable of the Good Samaritan and Jesus instructing the disciples on how to pray, what we now call the Lord's Prayer. And with these massive bookends, it's an easy story for us to skip over. But I think it's one that is so relatable. Jesus is traveling from village to village, and the Bible tells us that Martha welcomed him into her home. Now, it doesn't tell us too many details, but we get the sense that Martha became very busy doing all of the things required to host such a guest as Jesus, and probably the many other people that were traveling with Jesus at that time. Now, Martha's sister Mary was also there, but she wasn't helping with the hosting. She was simply sitting at the feet of Jesus. And there comes a point where Martha gets angry at her sister for not helping with all of the tasks required to host Jesus. And she asked Jesus to get Mary to help her. But Jesus answers her by saying, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and distracted by many things, but few things are needed. Indeed, only one. Mary has chosen the better part, which will not be taken away from her." How easy it is for us to get swept up by the needs of today and miss how God might be speaking into our lives today. Now, in Martha's case, just like our own, none of these things that she was focusing on were necessarily bad. Other parts of the Bible talk about the importance of hospitality and welcoming people, but in this scenario, Martha let those things consume her to the point of worry and anger. So, can you relate to Martha at all? I know I can. What's distracting you today? What's occupying your headspace? Is there anything that's consuming you to the point of worry or anger? And is any of it preventing you from hearing the message that God wants you to hear? I pray that we may all take the time today and the rest of this Lent season to pause from the many distractions and listen to how God might be speaking to us.